Good morning. How are we? How is it March? What is going on? Ugh. And oh, my hair's a mess. It's curly and it needs a cut, okay? That's where we're up to. Good morning. Welcome to RhomanysRealm. I'm Romany. And in this here channel, it's kind of a bit of everything. We do planning, we do journaling, we do witchy stuff, we do astrology, we do tarot, we do sketching, we do painting, it's a bit of a scrapbook of all sorts. So if you don't like this video, check out my other playlists, because you might find something else you like. Let's get this road on the show. Morning Tyler, morning Jess. How are we this morning? How is it March? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's get the camera turned around so we can get started. I've got a lot to do this morning. So, we are on to March. Have I left my pencil case over there again? I've left my pencil case over there again. It's going to be one of those days. Yay! Where is my pencil case? Where's my pencil case? Here we go. Week off this week. Nice. And you detailed your flat last week, so it's all nice and clean. You can just relax. So lovely. How did the inspection go? Let's mark off the rest of February. We're done with February. Bye, February. And also done with the 1st and 2nd of March. Now, because of the way the weeks work, the 1st and 2nd of March is part of February. And March starts on the 3rd. Oh, you don't find out straight away? Oh, because you weren't there. You weren't there when they were... Oh, I couldn't handle that. I wouldn't allow them to be in my place if I wasn't there. Nope. So we can cross those off because we're already over here. Holiday week, 31st to the 6th of April. Don't forget to pre-schedule videos. Okay, that's for next month. But it's good that I've got it there because now I will remember to do it, hopefully. Oh, you have no idea if they even turned up? Oh, weird. That would stress me out. At least send a text if you didn't turn up and say, sorry, we didn't do your inspection today because things were cancelled. Somebody was off sick. Fine, just text me and let me know. Limbo is not a good place to be when you're neurospicy, which is where I am right now. But more on that later. Okay. So I've got my tabby tabs on for the weeks. That's good. I am mostly set up here. I probably need to go through... Oh, I'll need to go through these and figure out the Patreon stuff for the month. So that's step 1. Because that's the most important thing. Once I've got Patreon sorted, I can relax and think about everything else. But first I have to get Patreon done. Or at least scheduled in. Okay. I don't want to start planning March until I've finished February. I'm going to go back to the last week of February in here, and we're going to finish this bit first before we do anything else. So we're going to finish last week. The music is still a bit loud. There we go. Okay. Oh, reels. I did another reel. I did 2 reels last week, so that's good. Okay. I've done that. Oh, actually, I'll put this on here. Tick them off because they've paid, and then we can highlight it because it's paid, done, finished, don't have to do anything else with it. Right, plan the week. I forgot to do those. Well, that's a nuisance. That's going to have to go on my list of things to do today. Actually, no. I'm going to make a note here. Let's do a roundup for Feb of things that we need to do in order for February to be dead. Hey, Susan. Today's your second non-consecutive week on your own. Woohoo! No one to take care of but me. Sounds selfish, but I'm so excited. Oh, yes. No, that's... Yeah. Okay. I need to update YouTube posts on Patreon for this week. All the other weeks are done. Previous weeks are finished. It's just this week. I've had a lot on this week. All sorts of things have been going on. I ordered my dad's present. That's done. And it's been delivered. Spring Cleaning Chronicles started. That went well. We did this. We did this. I have not yet added the Patreon pic. I need to add my picture to Patreon. We did this one on Patreon. We did the Friday Crafternoon, which is ongoing. If you're not familiar with what I do over on Twitch, I do my painting over on Twitch. This is what I'm currently working on. I hoped to get more of it done on Friday, but I was working with new paints and new brushes, and it took me a little while to get up to speed. It took me about 3 hours to get this bit, and this bit done here, and then the rest of it I did in about 20 minutes because I hit my stride and I was like, oh, here we go, this is how we do it. So hopefully I'll get a lot more done this Friday. But yeah, this is where I do my original art over on Twitch, because it's just a more relaxed atmosphere, and it's just fun, and people hang out, and I don't feel like I have to be talking or teaching or whatever all the time. So yeah. Anyway, so midweek check-in. Okay, Patreon down. Oh shoot, I forgot to do that. I forgot to do a Patreon download. I will just double up on March and do it this week. Morning, John. There's nothing you can do if you missed the deadline. I mean, I missed February, but luckily enough, nobody has actually... Everyone who was doing February is also still doing March. So I'll just double up March. Nobody's going to care that much. It's a new thing coming in, so it doesn't really matter that I missed February, but I did promise it in February. So I want to do it, but I'll just make March a little bit extra. Checking MC, did all that. PDFs and links, did all that. That was finished. And we launched that. Is it going to annoy me that that line is a different angle to all these? Probably, but you know. Post Saturday Patreon for music, we did that. Okay, so let's... this is now on the list here, so I'm going to cross that off. February and Happy Planner short. I did that and I posted it. Ha! Rescan Labs. Scan Pisces, yeah, did both those. Midweek check-in. I don't know how much of that I did. I'll have to check. Okay. So we're mostly done. I did start this, but I haven't finished it. So that's going to be carried on to next week. I'm going to cross it out because I did do what I planned to do this week, but I'm moving it forward to this week as well. So let's straight away put that on. It's quite a big chunk of stuff to do, so I just keep moving it forward until it's done. And then I add the next one. 3, yes. And I'll just put a little arrow on it so I know that it's already started. Okay, so rounding up February, I still need to update YouTube posts on Patreon. I still need to do the Patreon download and double that up for March. I can do that tonight, I think, probably, in between whatever else I've got to do. Most of March is doing the Spring Cleaning Chronicles. And it's expanded a little bit because I'm with a private landlord. It's complicated how it works here, but essentially I'm with a private landlord at the moment, but he's got some personal issues with his family, sickness in the family, so he is handing over to a property management agency, which hopefully won't be too much of an issue, but I suspect they're going to want to do a flat inspection. Yes, so now I have to pretty much detail the whole place, because they could literally turn up with 24 hours notice. Maddie, stop. I think to hand over to the property agency, he has to give us 28 days notice, which he gave us on Thursday. So I'm expecting to get a letter from them saying they're taking over from the 1st of April. But until I get the letter, I don't know what's happening. So everything's a bit up in limbo at the moment, but there's nothing I can do about it until I get a letter from them. So when we get a letter, we'll deal with it. And until then, we're just going to carry on. But we're expanding the Spring Cleaning Chronicles into the other rooms. Now, the other rooms are nowhere near as bad as this one because I spend 90% of my... Well, that's not true. I spend 90% of my waking time in this room. I've also got a large kitchen and a bathroom. Those just need the usual deep clean that you do in a kitchen and bathroom. That's not an issue. My bedroom... That's a bit of a mess because I'm not in there very often. I breeze through, create a hurricane, go to bed, wake up, breeze back out, create another hurricane, and I don't really take notice of what's in there. So I've probably got quite a lot of work to do in there. But I'm pretty sure it'll be all right. I just need to... The biggest issue is monitoring my spoons because I've got to be able to monitor my spoons and I've got to be able to work around my work schedule. But the way my schedule is broken up, it actually should work in my favour because I get to sit down for 2 hours and do my streaming, and then I can do maybe half an hour of physical stuff during lunch after, or whatever, and then I do my 2 hours again, and then I've got the evening to kind of putter around doing bits and pieces. So I'm going to trial that tonight during Motivation Monday. Tonight is our 4-hour co-working session over on Patreon, where we basically just all show up and get stuff done. But everybody who's in there is actually doing Spring Cleaning Chronicles as well. So I suspect most of us will either be doing the stuff that we need to do to plan the Spring Cleaning Chronicles, or we'll be getting started on it. So there's that. Essentially, this room needs a complete clear out because it just piles up with stuff. I'm a pack rat. So I'm gonna start addressing that in a minute, but first I need to get this done. But I wanted to put it in context because usually I've got all sorts of bits and pieces that I'm doing, and I'm going to be setting up this and I'm going to be setting up that and da 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 da. My big priority this month, I have two priorities: Spring Cleaning Chronicles, which is now the whole flat, but also I need to start putting my originals up. Now, I've also got the option to do another couple of uploads to the Redbubble shop. Link is down in the description, I think. I hope. Did I remember to put it in the description? I don't know. I should probably check that. Let's put it on the wrap up. Check. Actually, I need to update the description. Check YouTube description links and update. It's really funny because the stuff that used to be important in your descriptions, it used to be basically you'd answer your FAQs. So you'd put all your links, but then people would ask, oh, how are you filming? How are you set up? How is this? How is that? What are you doing with this? Where did you find your music? Everybody knows how to do all that stuff now, so you don't actually need it in your description. Everybody just kind of assumes you've either got a setup that's like webcams and stuff, or you're just filming on your phone. Everybody just kind of assumes that. So I don't need to have all that stuff in the description anymore, so that's something I need to do. What I'm planning is to make a weekly list, which I'll probably do here in March. Just make a weekly list, a bit like this, of little things like that. Redbubble's not in there. RB, thank you for checking, Tyler. Is Throne. Do I need to put Throne in there as well? Probably. Let's just put Throne on the list, just in case. The problem is I create new streams from old streams, and I haven't updated the main description that goes in there. So that's what I need to do. Yeah, I want to do little things like this that I can then, during my breaks from physically doing the Spring Cleaning Chronicles, I can do things that I have to sit down at my computer or on my iPad or whatever, and I have to sit down and take a minute and do those. So basically, Pomodoro method. Do 20, 25, 30 minutes of cleaning and clearing and organising, and then sit down for 5 to 10 minutes and, take a break, have a rest, etc., etc. I'm probably going to do 20/10s because that works better for me. Usually you do 25/10s. I think I'd be better off doing 20/10s because my problem is not being able to concentrate mentally. I can concentrate for hours at a time mentally. I don't have this 25-minute intervals thing. I have about 3,000 squirrels with 25 minutes of concentration each. So I just keep rotating the squirrels, and I can sit and work for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And once I hit hyperfocus, it could be days. But when it comes to physical activity, I have to be really careful about what I do and how much I allow myself to do, because even if I feel like I can do it, it will come and bite me in the arse later on. It will, and I know it will. So I have to go against my instincts to just blitz and get it all done and say, no, you've done 20 minutes, now go and do something else that is on your list. But if I have other things that I have to do, then it will force me to take breaks, because I will look at my list and go, okay, so I need to update my description for YouTube. So I'm going to go and spend 20 minutes doing the stuff in one of the rooms. I'm going to work on a specific thing, go and do that for 20 minutes. Timer goes off and I go, okay, I could keep going, because if I don't have something else I have to do, then I will just keep going. I'll go, 20 minutes, that didn't take very long. I'll just do another 20. I'll do an hour. I'll be fine. It won't be fine. We need to do 20 minutes and stop. But if I've got it in my head, okay, I'm going to do this 20 minutes, and then I must remember that I have to go and set up my description on YouTube and redo that, and I've only got 10 minutes to do it in, then I will do it. It will actually take me about 3.5 minutes, and then I get 7 minutes to just sit and chill and go, you know what, I think I'll play with the dog, or watch a YouTube video, have a cup of tea, you know, all those kind of things. And that's how I trick my brain into breaking up physical activity, because if I'm feeling okay to do it, I will just knuckle in and get on with it. And then for the next 3 days, I won't be able to move. And that will be a problem. So we have to stretch out the spoons. I made extra coffee this morning. I'm already 4 coffees in this morning because I woke up with all the squirrels jumping up and down, having a rave. Couldn't settle, so extra coffee required today. Hands up if you're also neurospicy and need caffeine to calm you down. Caffeine is not about waking up, it's about calming down. It's about bringing it down from a 13 out of 10 to about a 6. Because if we go below 5, we're not going to get anything done. But if we can bring it down to about a 6, we can still get things done, but at a normal pace. We are much better regulated at a 6. Right. So that's organised that. Now that I'm going to leave those dots open, but I'm essentially going to cross these off. So in my brain, I know that I haven't finished them. They're on here, but in my brain, those boxes are done, and everything that's left is this bit here. So this is the important bit to get done, and everything else is finished. That's finished. Oh, upload Patreon pic. So again, I'll leave the dot open. Saturday Patreon pic upload. I don't actually have a photo of it, so and I didn't finish it, so I should probably do that first. But again, that is one of the things I can put on my little list. Finish Saturday page. Because it was a journal page and I haven't quite finished it yet. Okay, so anything else on here? Changes. Reels on a sticky note. Yes, reels on a sticky note. Reels on a sticky note. Okay, so this is for last week. I like the doggos, but it seems a bit of a waste to use the doggo post-its when I really need these bright yellow ones. The bright yellow are reminders. Better reminders. So we'll put the bright yellow one on. Like that. And we will put reels. I want to do at least 2. I would like to do 3. But I'm still getting into the thing of remembering that I have to actually do them. So that's interesting. Okay, so my goals for February that were on here. 30 days of sketchbook joy. I kind of fell off with that. But I did about half of them, I think. Let's check in. Where's my phone? Phone! There's my phone. Let's just check in with where we got up to. Okay. Where did we get up to? Let's find it. Favourites. There we go. Edit. Your favourite medium. Well, my favourite medium is ballpoint pen. And I used that on Saturday in my to do a sketch. So I'm going to cross that one off. A dramatic sky. We didn't get that far. Pen and ink. Well, that duplicates. I mean, that's just another ballpoint pen thing. I could use pen and dip ink or something like that, but I can't be bothered. Panel page. I didn't do that. Houseplant. Didn't do that. Master study. Didn't do that, but I want to. So I'm going to put a little dot on the green there. Actually, no, I'll do that in a different colour in a minute. I would like to do that. Observational drawing. I mean, I quite often draw from observation, so I probably did at some point, but I don't have one specifically that I did for this challenge. So maybe I'll do that as one of my... fill in these as one of my things to do during a 10-minute break. Collage. I did collage, but I'm always just sticking things in. I didn't specifically do a collage, so that's another one I could do. In fact, all of these that I haven't done, I could do. Line work first. I did that. Line work second. I did that because I did the line work on my Pisces fish, the second lot, second. So that's good. What's on your table? That's observational drawing, so that should be easy. Dramatic sky, pen and ink. Google Maps, didn't do that. Draw on location, far too cold. My location is my lounge. But I am going out on Wednesday. I'm going to the theatre on Wednesday. So in theory, I could take my sketchbook and do a really quick, like, sketch, either in the theatre, in the auditorium, or like in the bar before we go in, or something during the break, or something like that. Wildflower study, didn't do that. Food packaging, nope. Pink base layer. Not this month, I don't think. Did I do Maddie this month? I don't think I did Maddie this month. Maddie's picture, I think I started last month, so that doesn't actually count. But I mean, I've got paper here. Literally, look, paper. Oh wait! Oh no, that was last month. Damn it! I was thinking about, we did the snake on the pink paper, didn't we? Discovered that you should never draw certain types of snake on pink paper. If you know, you know. If you don't, I can't help you. I'll just put a piece of pink paper out and then I'll remember to do that. That's something I can just stick it in my sketchbook and just draw over the top of it. Speedy Sparrows. Now, I didn't do Speedy Sparrows, but was it the beginning of last week? I think it was the beginning of last week. I think I was waiting to set up. And a wren, a lovely little chocolate brown wren, got in somehow. I don't know how. I had the door open. I don't know if she maybe came in, but I suddenly noticed her up in the window there. The window wasn't open, so I don't know how she came in. And she flew from the window over to there and then back out into the kitchen, and I kind of followed her out and got her to go back out the door. But I thought I might do a little picture of her instead of Speedy Sparrows. I'm sure I can think of something. Rambling Wrens. Something like that. I know it's W, but book launch party. Oh, that's for that's for Katie's book, which is what this 30 Days of Sketchbook Joy is. Katie Moody's book that's coming out. It's coming out this week, and I get one on the 6th. Mine arrives. So at some point I will show you. Hopefully I'll get it on Thursday and I'll be able to show you on Thursday. That would be nice. Okay, so I'll leave that in there. And let's continue March. Adding to the shop. Not only did we add to the shop, but we set up Redbubble and it's going great. I've had quite a few orders. My mum phoned me up the other day and said, that really weird donkey thing you've got on your shop, how do I get one? How do I order a t-shirt with the donkey on? So that's happening. Yeah, it's been pretty good. So yeah, Patreon / no, not Patreon, Redbubble / RhomanysRealm. Don't forget to follow. If you go to the actual shop page, you can follow the shop, which means you'll get updates. Reels and shorts. Aimed for 2. Still going, still working on it. So that will be March as well. Printables and stream info. I'm mostly staying on top of that, but I still need a reminder. So I'm going to... My printables are good, but my stream info I'm still a bit lacking with, and updating Patreon I'm still a bit lacking with. So I will do that and then add Patreon pics March. Adding to the shop, I think that's an ongoing thing. I would like to add 1 per week. I don't know how feasible that's going to be with the amount of Spring Chronicles stuff I have to do, but we'll see. It may be feasible. It may be feasible. Okay. So now we get to move on to March. Have I just spent time writing things down only to maybe transfer them in March? Yes, absolutely. But that's fine because it's helping my brain to cement what I need to do. So it's kind of a filtering process. So I've gone through the last week of February and figured out what was still left undone and filtered it into this is what's being carried forward. And then I'll work out this is what we're doing in March and so on. Oh, that needs to go in February. I'll pop that in there because that was my tracker for the month. And now we get to move to March. Get a new tracker out. And so I don't have to do it next month, let's just grab 2. Maddie, what are you barking at? Stop. Okay, so there's a tracker for March. Well, there's a tracker for April. This is March. Woo! Here we go. March. Okay, so... Oh. That was silly. I put this away and I need it. So I know what I'm tracking. Maddie, stop. Okay, so... Since we don't have a Friday YouTube stream, let's do YouTube and Twitch on the same one. Maddie, stop, please. Come on. Don't be silly. Oh, do you want your stream treat? Do you want your stream treat? Is that what's up with you? Stream treats. Belly rubs for Maddie and stream treats. Stream treats for Maddie. Stream treats for Maddie. I think this is your last one, love. This is your last one in this box, look. Oh, no. Our stream treat box is empty, Miss Maddie. I'm sorry. Sorry. There you go. But don't worry, we've got plenty more stream treats. we've got this one, see? These can go up there now. That's your next lot of stream treats, okay? You like those? Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Oh! So rather than piling that up, let's just double check that they are all empty. Yeah, they are. Okay, rather than piling that up on top of here, I'm going to throw it over there because the recycling box is over there and I've got some other cardboard to break down, so because it's recycling day tomorrow. Okay, there we go. Right, when are we streaming? We've got the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th and the 7th, because that's Twitch. This is YouTube. We've got 4 weeks in the month. And then this is holiday week. Same here. Maddie, stop, please. Good girl. Okay, so 3rd is Monday. So we've got Monday. No, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, not Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. This is Patreon. We'll put a little arrow down there so that we know that that's the beginning of the week. And then we've also got SCC 2025. And our streams are, we did... Oh, I put that one in and I didn't need to because it starts on the Monday. But we did do a stream for that on here. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's the day we're doing those. So there's one on that one, that one, that one, that one. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday the 29th. Which is technically holiday week, but actually I'm on holiday from the 31st. So that's just an outro stream and a roundup, so that'll be fine. And what I'm planning, so this is my tracker for my streams, but what I'm also planning to do is do, already done that stream, but I'm also planning to do the days that I work on stuff for the Spring Cleaning Chronicles. So crosses will be days that I worked on stuff. And the pink ones are the ones where I'm actually doing a stream. And I may add extra streams because sometimes I might jump on Discord and do a bit. Just to hold myself accountable. It's a good idea to just dump on Discord and say, I'm going to stand around on Discord for an hour while I do something. It's not really streaming what I'm doing. It's just I jump on Discord. I have my phone there. And I'm just checking in. It's just like audio working alongside somebody. Okay, let's do the back. Goals. These are just my ongoing goals. I also have weekly, monthly and quarterly goals in the front, which I'll go and check in with in a minute. Patreon and YouTube. I'm pretty good with printables, but I want the reminder anyway, because that's been a big thing of staying on top of it. So I'm going to put stay on top of printables we're doing quite well with. Stream info we're doing okay with, but occasionally we miss one. And then Patreon picks is the one that I keep forgetting to update. Is adding the actual pictures of any artwork or anything like that we've done onto Patreon. Okay, reels and shorts. Minimum 2 per week. I'm going to keep it as minimum of 2. I would like to do 3. So 3 if pos. We will see. Patreon and Redbubble, add to the shop. March 1 per week. Okay, so shop. I'm just going to put it as shop. Patreon +1, which is the digital download. Redbubble +1 per week. Let's do it this way as well. So that'll be 4. That'll be 1. This will be 8. Hi, baby. The door's open. Go on out. Go on out. Okay, and then we've got continuing 30 days of sketchbook joy. Maddie, baby girl, why are you crying now? Stop, come on. Don't cry. Don't cry. The door's open, you can go out. Yep, you can go out, the door's open. She wants a belly rub. Belly rubs for Maddie. How many is she up to? 744 belly rubs over on Twitch. Even when we're streaming over here, you can go over onto Twitch chat and put !Maddie and it will give her a belly rub and it will show up there. I should probably add an alert to it for when we're over here, like a sound alert, so we know she's got extra belly rubs. But it's up to 744 at the moment. Good girl. There you go. Are you going to settle down now, please? Thank you. Ooh, okay, so this is at Katie Moody. Book launch. She's had, the book launch was the 1st, I think, but it arrives here March 6th. So use rest of challenge as breaks during SCC 2025. Okay, so that can go back over here now. So that's my accountability list. It's very pink. Why did we use pink? I don't care. It's nearly spring. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's pink. Okay, that's our accountability list. So now I need to come back here to my overall goals. And let's do a check-in over here. So, monthly for March is doing the Spring Cleaning Chronicles. We're doing that. We're still looking at increasing numbers on Patreon and YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends. Every little helps. Give us a thumbs up. And if you don't follow me over on Patreon, if you find that your YouTube notifications are a little bit dodgy, because they usually are, you can come over and join us on Patreon. You don't have to pay for membership if you just follow. you'll get all the public stuff that I put. But of course, if you would like to join us, go and check out the tiers. I do astrology, tarot, journaling, planning, basically a lot of the stuff that I do here, but a lot more in depth and a lot more personal stuff, and it's all on Zoom, and we have everybody joins in, and it's fun. And we also have an art club on Saturday, which is quite popular at the moment. Maddie, what are you whining about now? You want your pumpkin treat, don't you? That's what's up with you, because I picked up this bag and now you want your pumpkin treats. Oof. There you go. One pumpkin treat. Mwah. Ah, 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 ah. Two pumpkin treats. Mwah. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, I'm not doing all three. Come on. 3 pumpkin treats. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. There you go. Phoning it in. Ooh. Why has my music stopped? Oh, it hasn't. It's just gone quiet. Okay, so old mini classes. I don't have time to deal with that yet. I'm going to put that in for April, I think. Let's do that for April. It was a on hold item anyway, so I'm not in any rush to do it. It's mostly already set up. It's a small project, but I have too much going on this month to even think about it. So we'll put that in the boiler for April. Quarterly, mini classes quarterly. We are already doing the first one. Accounts, launch Redbubble, done. Originals, selling on Discord. That is part of what I'm doing this month. So, because part of what I want to do for the Spring Cleaning Chronicles is dig out my big scanner, which is over in the corner over there, and set it up somewhere with my old MacBook, so I can actually go and scan stuff on the big scanner, because my paintings are too big for my little scanner. So that is something that I'm doing as part of Spring Cleaning Chronicles. It's one of my goals. Okay, so that is going to be mini classes per quarter, set up Redbubble. I did that in January. I did this in February. I'm doing this in March. That's the quarter. So I won't worry about April till April. Monthly. Let's continue with the monthly stuff for now. Oh, actually, I could move this down here as a second quarter item. Old minis. Old mini classes, of which art history is the easiest one to start with. But I've also got basic tarot and astro, which will take me through the next 3 months. And then I've also got, so I'll have tarot, astro and astrology over there next quarter. And then I've also got this one, which will be quarter 2, 3 and 4. Quarter 2 will be the Midsummer Chronicles, which will be in June. Okay. Good. So, weekly. 4 streams on YouTube, that's going fine. Friday Crafternoons, that's going fine. Update accounts weekly, that's going kind of fine. Sort of. But I am doing it. Sometimes I miss a week and I catch up the following week, but I don't have that much accounts to do, so it's not the worst thing to deal with. Adding to the shop weekly, that is my weekly goals for this month. Adding to the shop weekly, I have been doing it so far, but I want to keep doing it. Minimum of 2 reels or shorts. I have started doing that and I want to keep doing it. Could do with adding another weekly goal. What's my other weekly goal? Oh, because this month is SCC 2025. I have to put that in as my weekly goal. Teaching the mini class. Stop. No, you're being naughty. Come on, stop. Do you want to sit in here? want to sit in there? Sit in your bed? You want to sit in there in your bed? Go on then. Go in there in your bed. Sit down. Stop being silly. Teaching the mini class is my monthly goal, but completing the mini class myself is my goal for the whole of March. Daily, weekly, monthly goal, all of it. So I might as well put it down as the weekly goal. Okay, so that's that up to date. Let's have a quick flick through here. Oh, now these, I hadn't decided what I was going to do with this yet. I had thought about maybe I would try to put them on the dates that they're due instead of trying to split them up, but I like the way this works acrossways. So actually, I'm going to put this back in. Ooh, it's hard to write on. Right up there. So calendar, tarot for the month, art, journaling and planning, art, astro, tarot, art, journaling and planning, art. So that's roughly what we think we're going to be doing. We finished that. We did those two. I caught up with all of this, but it got a bit messy towards the end. I think what I need to do is write them in first, like I'm doing with these, and then write next to them. So the PDF is done and ready to go, and I've just set up the everything for the Zoom thing today, so that is actually ready. So that means I can stick that over the top of there without having to remove it again. Okay. Tarot for the month, yes. Art. The theme for this month is warming up, I believe. Let's check. So we had Hibernate was January. Yeah, we've done that one. February was Chill Out, and March is going to be Wake Up. April will be Warm Up. May will be something to do with blooming. I'm going to write it in pencil because I can't remember exactly what I called it. But it's something to do with blooming. And then June is something to do with growing that I can't remember what I said. But you can see we're going through the seasonal things. We've got a seasonal theme every month. So that's for the next quarter. I'm not going to worry about the rest of them. I've got them all written down somewhere. I keep meaning to put them in here. I haven't managed it yet. I will remember at some point. Okay, so let's put the themes. Where's the page? Where's the page gone? Is it up here somewhere? Where is it? Where's it gone? Like literally, where did it go? What? Am I going mad? Oh, it's... Well, there's one, but where's the other one? There should be more pages. Where are the rest of the pages? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, because I put the Spring Cleaning Chronicles in the front. I remember. Because I took... Oh, there's why. Because I took this out. I didn't have the yellow marker, so I couldn't find it. Don't. Okay, just don't. Okay, so... let's see. Let's put this across the top. Hibernate. Chill out. So much for sticking this down and not having to remove it again. Wake up. I'm not sure I want two ups together, so I might change this to, instead of wake up and warm up, I might change it to get warm. Or get ready. Ooh, get ready. Oh, that's going to be hard to... That's going to be hard to find things to... Yeah, I don't know about that. And then we've got blooming and growing. And I'll remember what those are at some point. Okay, so that's the 12. Now what I need to do here is get rid of these numbers, because that's what confuses me. So let's get rid of these numbers. Oops. There we go. And then I've got 16 streams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I don't need to write Twitch on here, because Twitch is, unless I have something else I need to do, it's basically just painting now. Plan the week is Mondays. Plan the week. And then today is plus March. Then Thursdays is midweek check-in, which can vary. And then we've got Witchy Wednesday. And then Tuesdays is kind of our random day where we just kind of do whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. I don't really know what I'm going to have to do at the moment, because I got quite a few different things that I need to work on. Might be quite a lot of journaling this month, or it might be, maybe that'll be when I sit and edit my stuff for the shop. That could also work. Okay, so we're already doing today. Can cross that off. The calendar PDF is already done for tomorrow, and it's already scheduled and everything. All I got to do is turn up, so I'm fine crossing that off for now. Okay, so that's that ready. And that, setting up April, May and June on the yearly log, is another thing I can do during the month. Another one of those little jobs. Okay, so let's grab week 1. And now, do I want to put it on the page, or do I want to do a list? I suppose I could put a list on here and then add anything the following week. I'm just thinking, how is it going to be easiest to follow this list? Would it actually be easier to have a list, like a long page list that I just move from page to page? I'm actually wondering if that might be better. Yes. I think that might be better. Okay, so although Spring Cleaning Chronicles teaching side is orange coded, I'm actually going to use green code, because I don't really use green code for accounts, and I don't have that much accounts to do now. So let's use a nice light spring green colour. Okay, like this. Let's punch some holes in it. Hi, Sherry. Let's find the halfway point, because if it's not in the middle, it will bug me. There we go, there's the halfway point, which is going on there. Oops. Well, now I've lost it. There it is. I might be a little bit too close to the top. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it like that. Otherwise, it's gonna leave a weird thing. The holes will be too near the edge, and then it'll do weird stuff. So let's just do it like that, and then we can just put it in the middle, like that, or at the top. Well, it'll probably be one or the other. Okay, so this is going to be our Spring Cleaning Chronicles list of stuff that we can do in between Spring Cleaning Chronicles. Now, this has to last a month, so I think what I'll do is... Shall I have... Oh, no, I'm not going to... It's not like I'm going to run out of green paper, is it? Okay, let's write this stuff down, which we're carrying forward, and then we can mark that off. So, I can't write on a table. SCC 2025 breaks. Update YouTube posts on Patreon from Feb. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those to do, so I might as well put the things in. So that's arrowed in. Patreon download, double up for March. Patreon download March, double up. So I'll put 2 in there just as extras. Hey Shen, hey Zen. I tried to say hello to Zen and Sherry at the same time, and my brain went, what? Hi Sherry, hi Zen. Check YouTube description. Okay, rewrite. YouTube description. Add Redbubble and Throne links. Okay, that's been moved forward. Saturday's Patreon pick upload. Saturday's pick upload journal page. Patreon, which is 0212 session. That's been moved forward. Finish Saturday's page. These two go together because I can only upload the pic once I've done the actual page. Finish page. That can be multiple sessions. In fact, it probably will be multiple sessions. I might do 2 sessions on it. But either way, they need to go together because I can't upload the pictures of the page until I've finished the page. 0212 journal, and it was the music prompt for when my squirrels are tired and they go, but I don't know what we did, we've slept since then. Okay, so these are now all moved across, and I can now cross it off. This was done and has been moved forward. So last week, apart from checking off these as I do them, which I'll probably do over lunch, that's all finished and complete. I'm not going to worry about my stickers right now, I don't have time. So, stickers are the least of our problems because as far as I'm concerned, February's finished. I am now in March. So, that's fine. Okay. Oh, SCC 2025 breaks. Sketchbook Club breaks. Sketchbook Club finish. And how many did I have left? Favourites. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, so I got half of it done. That's good. I got half of it done. So assuming I make it last the whole month, 14 divided by... Oh, I don't know. It's going to be about 3 or 4 prompts a week, isn't it? Let's put 3 for now. And we can catch up as we go. Okay, so that is my now list for my Sketchbook Club breaks. No, my Spring Cleaning Chronicles breaks. There we go. I don't need to put a tab on this because I got a tab for today. Well, for this week, so I'll be able to see it. So I'll just, you know, when I do that, I'll go, oh, there's my list. Alrighty. Now we can move on to this week. Oh my goodness me. Okay. So today, plan with me, we're doing March plus week 1. Tomorrow we don't know what we're doing yet. Wednesday we're doing Witchy Wednesday. I don't know what I'm doing for Witchy Wednesday yet either. Suggestions welcome. YouTube midweek check-in. Which is usually where we plan the second half of the week and then we check in with any other things we've been doing during the week. Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday tonight. I need to... I've almost finished setting up March, but I need to finish Patreon setup for March. I've done the Zoom stuff. I've done most of the YouTube stuff. I haven't done the Patreon posts and I haven't put it on Discord. So I need to finish those. So Zoom, YouTube link, Patreon, Discord. And then the rest of the time is going to be SCC 2025. I want to go and do my bathroom and bins recycling today because it's recycling day tomorrow. So I might as well do all that tonight. Cat, hi. Office reno almost done. Woohoo! Just got to hang out and find a rug that fits the space. Yes, because we're doing a class for Spring Cleaning Chronicles. It lasts the whole of March. And the only Aries in the class has started and finished her entire project in one weekend. Well done. Some days I wish I was an Aries. And then I remember I don't have enough spoons to be an Aries. And I'm much better off being an Aquarius. Okay. Tomorrow might be journaling. I actually need to finish my page. I was literally just saying I need to finish my page for Patreon from Saturday. So maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. Yeah, maybe that's what we do tomorrow. And then I get to finish that. I get time to finish it. It's a break from doing other stuff. I don't have to think about something else that I have to do for YouTube stream. Limit the bandwidth. Okay. I don't have accounts to do this week because I've already done that. So I'm just going to grab a bit of washi and mark off that accounts thing. There's washi in here somewhere. I know there is. Oh, is that the washi or is that the... I can't tell what this is because I can't see where the perforations are. Is that washi tape? Yes, I think it is washi tape. I think it's full length washi tape, but I'm never going to use full length washi tape. Oh, it's a little bit of washi tape. Oh, okay. I forgive you. I forgive you. It's too big because it fits the big planner, not the little one, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not going to cut off a dog's head in order to get it to... Cat gets a gold star. Yeah. I mean, started and finished the entire monthly project in one weekend. Well done, Cat. Now you can just sit back and cheer on the rest of us. Right, so SCC this week. Mika running class. And I thought of something I needed to do. I can't remember what it was. But it will come to me. Because although this is week 1 of SCC, I'm kind of working during the week and I'm going to be updating during the week anyway. But I can't actually attend the live session this week because I'm going to the cinema. No, the theatre. I've got theatre tickets to go and see The Hound of the Baskervilles. And I'm very excited. I love that story. I'm really looking forward to going and seeing it. I had a small hiccup, a gorgeous mirror that a neighbour gifted me a while back that I knew I wanted to hang in my office. When husband went to hang it this weekend, he accidentally broke it. Oh dear. Had to run to the home decor store and buy a new one. Hubby! That's like 7 years bad luck. Not like a... Isn't your hubby a Taurus? That's not like a Taurus to break a mirror. Did he not like the mirror? I mean, it's in your office. Why would he care? But did he not like the mirror? Was his inner petulant Taurus going, this is hideous? I don't want this in the house. I don't care if it's in a place I can't see it. I will know. Taurians are stubborn and they can also be very passive aggressive. Accidental damage. Yeah, we believe you. He leaned up in the car when he was getting it out the garage and it just kind of said YOLO and fell over. Did he though? I mean, if it broke, it wasn't meant to be, right? It wasn't meant to be. Shame, but the frame is fine. Showcase it to use my kids' artwork by hanging it in the living room. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe someone was trapped in there and got their escape. Oh, yes, that's... Yeah, what got out of the mirror? That demon has been plotting. It's like, right, the minute. Heavy and originally part of a vanity set. Ooh. They can be tricky to hang as well. So, I mean, better to break in the garage where it's easily swept up than end up on the wall and come crashing down in the middle of the night and go everywhere and damage the floor and everything else. Maybe the wall wasn't having any of it. It was like, no, you're not coming in here. The house is like, no, get that demon out of here. Okay. Right. I keep getting distracted. Come on. sprinkles black salt on the frame just in case. Yeah, I would. I mean, I do tend to salt mirrors when I bring them in the house anyway, just in case. And I've printed these the wrong size. Ugh! Okay. Maybe I will just have them on the desk or something. Maybe I'll just clip them together and put them on the desk. Because I've printed these the wrong size. Or I suppose I could chop them up. I mean... That's the 4 weekly ones. I suppose I could... Oh, that's so annoying. I've annoyed myself so much there. Because I printed them out and now... You know what? I think what I'm going to do... Here's what I'm going to do. The main part of my Spring Cleaning Chronicles is in here. I've already got that set up in here. Ready to go. That's for this room, which is the focus. What I'm going to do is take these, which are, they're just the, so we've got the key overview, side quests that can be done later, and then the 4 stages. And I've printed those for 1, 2, 3. So maybe what I'll do is actually take these and put them in the room. Oh, what if I put these in the room that I'm supposed to be doing it in, and then I don't have to keep carting my planner about? I can literally like tape these on the wall. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. There's our solution. There's our solution. Okay, so let's set these up really quickly while I do that. So we've got, let's stick with pink. Might as well, I've got it in front of me. Oh, actually, no. Pink won't stand out and it's a bit dark. Let's use black. Okay. Bathroom. Kitchen. Bedroom. Okay, so these are now my sets for each room. Okay. Now, there are some things that I don't need to do, but I also already know that I will need to do. Great idea. I forget to print it to that custom size. It's easy to do. I just print it to B5. But I'm still trying to train my brain to remember to print it to the other printer because both printers are still listed. I still have to remind myself to print it to the new printer. So getting my brain to remember that I have to print it to B5 as well is a little bit of a problem. We'll get there. It's just training. But the more I don't do it, the more frustrated I'll get with myself and the more I'll remember to do it. So there we go. Okay, so these are my quest logs. There are already things that I know I want to do, but I don't need to do right now. So, Quest information. Deep clean. Basically. It needs it anyway. I would normally spread it out more, but I mean, I need to do it anyway, so let's get it all done and out of the way. This is also a deep clean. But it's not as deep a clean. There is no storage in the bathroom, so you can literally see anything, but it's a small room. So when I do a deep clean on the bathroom, I can include things like going through everything that's in there, getting rid of stuff, you know, rearranging stuff, all that sort of thing. There's barely anything in there. So that's fine. There's a lot more in the kitchen, but there's stuff that I don't need to do. So I don't need to go through all the cupboards. The cupboards are closed. Nobody's going to look in the cupboards. Nobody cares. The cupboards are for shoving things in that you don't have time to deal with right now. Okay? The point of the deep clean is to be able to go in and look at it and go, ooh, look how clean this is. It's not to defrost the freezer and everything else. I need to do that, but I don't need to do it right now. And I've got too much food in the freezer to do it at the moment anyway. But because a lot of what I've got in the freezer is like frozen veg and things, because it's easier in the winter to get frozen veg and fresh potatoes and salad. So, and then in the summer, I buy fresh veg because it keeps better in the summer. And then I won't have as much in the freezer, and I can literally empty the freezer and clean it and all that when it gets warmer. That's the logic behind it. So things like that, that's a side quest. Cleaning the freezer out, cleaning the cupboards out, all that kind of stuff, that's a side quest. I don't need to be distracted by that right now. Deep clean-ish. The kitchen. And since we're already thinking about it, deep cleaning, the clearing out the cupboards is an easy quest if I do it one at a time. Defrost freezer, easy quest. As long as I do it all easily. I also do... it's not relevant until the weather changes, but I tend to launder and store winter clothes. Because, like, at the moment, I'm still wearing my thermal t-shirts. But in about 4 weeks, hopefully I won't need them and I'll be able to just wear normal long sleeve t-shirts. But once I don't need to wear them during the summer, and I won't need them again until probably October, I will launder them all and put them in storage under the bed. So that's a side quest that needs to happen once the weather changes. I also do the pet beds. Miss Maddie has several pet beds. During the winter, I don't wash the whole bed. I just wash the cushion covers so that they stay fresh. I can't do the whole bed because I don't know where to dry it. But as soon as I can put it all in the washing machine and hang it out on the line for the day, that gets done as well. Same with things like blankets. Although that's a main room thing, but I do tend to put it on kitchen because it's laundry. And again, once those are clean, they get stored, and I'll maybe have one on the bed and one on the sofa, but I don't have like 6 like I do at the moment. 6 and a thermal, you know. So this is all easy quests. Right. Here we go. So, key stages of doing these things. My key stages, I have to work logically. I cannot just dive into one room and start and do stuff and finish that room and then we're done. My brain can't cope with that. I don't work in that way. I will procrastinate and say, I've got to do the whole room. That's far too much to do all in one go. Oh my goodness, no, I can't do that. Where is my list? Oh, it's on the front page. I skipped it. There we go. my brain will automatically reject the entire concept of doing the whole room, and I will never get started. So I have to start small. This week is recycling and bins week, which is useful because that means that step 1 is going to be my detrashing and fixing. So maybe not fixing, but certainly detrashing. So I could have written these on for mine and printed them out. I've just realised. But that's okay. Detrash and fix. Sort and eliminate. Cleaning, moving and repurposing. I don't really have cleaning and moving and repurposing. There's nothing in the bathroom that needs moving or repurposing. But I do have organising what's left. But that said, the bathroom has more cleaning than anything else because you've got to do the toilet, the bath and the sink. Whereas, you know, kitchen is like wipe down the counters and kitchen cupboards and then do the washing up and do the sink. That's it. Whereas the bathroom is like 3 different surfaces that you got to clean. And I hate cleaning. So, now detrashing and fixing, I actually have already done the detrashing. I did that over the weekend. And I went through and sorted and eliminated what... I haven't gone through all of it, but I have most of it. So this is kind of half complete. And then this is half complete. Because I did it yesterday. The good thing about the bathroom is it'll probably be done in like a week. Because it's a smaller area, basically. So I haven't started cleaning yet. I had a really good idea. Oh, right. This is for people who lack coordination. Okay, now if you ever saw me cleaning with something that requires, you know, a lot of cleaning things have something on a stick, right? Feather duster on a stick. Wipey thing for blinds and ceilings and lampshades on an extendable stick, right? All of those kind of things on a stick. I am not good with things on a stick. If you saw me trying to clean with something on a stick, you would not believe that I am a painter. Because my hand-eye coordination when there's something on a stick, I am concentrating on the something end and I forget about the stick end. And that's how we break things. So I came up with a really good idea and it just arrived this morning. Let me show you what I came up with as a really good idea to change that. Ooh. And also it's going to be a bit easier. So I have a bit of an issue with scrubbing sponges and things like that. I don't like the texture. Even through rubber gloves, I have an issue with them. And I'm better using my hands than I am using like things on a stick. I don't break as much things when it's not on a stick. But scrubbing brushes and sponges and things like that and scourers, the texture of scrubbing things, I don't like it. I can't. But I also don't like using cloths because I don't have enough grip. So here's what I came up with, right? I saw these and went, huh, I think that could work. Oh, it's stuck inside the bag. Well done, Amazon. These are... Now, I have seen the ones that are gloves. But sensory issues. I don't want to wear gloves that have the scouring texture of the... I mean, like they're like this, but they're like microfiber. I cannot touch microfiber. This is cotton. This is knitted cotton. They're like gardening gloves, and I use them for dusting. And then when I've dusted everything, I chuck them in the wash. Because it's easier for me to dust with these than to try and hold a cloth or use it's just easier. You know, you go There you go. I've just dusted my laptop. Right? It's just easier for me to do that. So I wear these. They're just knitted gardening gloves. And they're cotton, so they're really easy to wash and dry. But I can't use the microfiber ones because I can't touch microfiber. But I saw these, which are chenille microfiber. And I don't have a problem with these. These are like the ones that you use for, like normally you put them on a stick and you use them for cleaning lampshades and stuff. These are car washing mitts, guys. Freaking car washing mitts. How much easier to clean a bath with one of these, or any surface really. You know, you spray your stuff, you clean. How much easier, right? And then when you're done, you just throw them in the wash. I mean, I use disposable stuff for the toilet. That's a whole other kettle of fish. Disposable J-cloths for the toilet. And if you have to use something like because they're cotton inside as well. But if you have to use something that's going to cause problems with your hands, like I'm allergic to cleaners and stuff and it hurts my hands, I can wear my rubber gloves inside them. So that is going to be so much easier. And they're really, actually, they stay on really well. They won't make my hands sweat. This is going to be so much easier. Right? I can use them for cleaning, dusting, all sorts. So I got a set of 4, which means I can use it and dry it. Woof! Bloody hell! Woo! That take your eye out. That's a bit bright. Okay, this is literally bath green. This is like neon green. You have a bath mat like that. I've got a bath mat like that, but it's orange. It is a worm carpet. Yeah, if you don't like noodles, that could be an issue. I don't have an issue with noodles. I have an issue with things that are textured that make noise against my skin. Natural wood, microfiber, like the microfiber cloths where they stick to your skin. Sponges, scourers, anything like that, I cannot touch it. Even with gloves on, I can hear the noise it would make if it touched my skin and it sets my teeth on edge. This is like neon. This is bright. This is like super bright. Which is really good actually, because I tend to go for muted colours. This is much more the kind of colour that I would go for if I had to choose a colour. But it means that I can take these hideous green ones and put them in the bathroom, which is where there's generally most germs, right? The bathroom is where there's most germs. So I can put these in the bathroom and then I don't have to deal with them anywhere else in the house. I can just use these. Oh my god, they're bright. I'm going to put them back in the... Oh, I'm blind now. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool idea, right? And they only cost me £4 for the 4. Yeah, that blue is lovely, isn't it? It's like a really rich royal blue. I love that colour. It's very restful on the eyes. Whereas that green is pretty hideous. But yeah, that was my little discovery. Instead of having to mess about with sponges and disposable stuff and things like that, I can just wear my rubber gloves, put one of those on and clean with that and then shove it in the wash, right? Small things like that can make the difference in wanting to do chores. Yeah, I never want to do chores. I never want to do chores. Given the option, I would not do chores. I would have a cleaner who did it for me. I am not a chores person. I don't like chores and I don't like cooking. I mean, nobody likes chores, but most people enjoy getting stuck in and cleaning things and going, ha, look at that. That's amazing. They'll enjoy the feeling afterwards. I literally don't care. I don't care how nice it looks. I'm like, so? My brain is on other things. I literally don't care. it's nice for about 5 minutes when I go, ooh, look at all the space I've got. This is cool. And then I just start filling it up again. But anyway. Ooh. Covered my clock. That wasn't a very good idea. Ooh, speaking of clocks, is this charged yet? Yes. Put that in my pencil case so that I remember to take it over the other side of the room. My choice is charge my watch at night and literally forget that I have it on charge and not put it on before I go to sleep, or charge it in the morning so that when I go to sleep it's still at 60% and it does my sleep stats overnight, and then I have to charge it first thing in the morning. On the upside, the rage helps me get stains out. Oh. I don't get joy from cleaning, I get rage from clutter and mess. Yeah, I mean, same thing. On the upside, the rage helps me get the stains out of stuff, so there is that at least. Yeah, see, I'm alright with clutter and mess. I prefer clutter and mess. I feel more comfortable in clutter and mess. I go in my mum's home, which is like everything's white and clean and minimalist, and I'm scared to sit down anywhere in case I make a mess. Because I am just naturally untidy. I can't live like that. But that does mean that once a year I need to do a complete clear out and start again. Best hack in life is learning that just because an item marketed for one thing doesn't mean it can't be used for something else. Yeah, exactly. If you can wash a car with that, then why can't you wash a bath with it? And in fact, that would help me because I've got a cleaner on a stick for the bath, because I can't do the whole standing up and bending down and standing up and bending down. Once I'm down, I stay there. And then I get up. But if I've got stuff on my hands that I'm cleaning the bath with, I can lean on one and use that hand. And then I can lean on this hand. And it will be easier on my back. The stick thing is easier on my back. But I have to remember to charge it. I have to remember to actually use it. I have to remember where all the bits to it are. And then I have to not break anything because it's on a stick. I'm like, yeah, I'm better off with just cleaning mitts, I think. Your mum was clean and minimalist, will get grumpy when things were cluttered. That's your generational trauma. My mum has clinical OCD. So does my sister. Mine manifests as kind of pack rat hoarding. Theirs manifests as everything is bleached to within an inch of its life. It's not just, oh, I'm a little bit OCD. They are literally. My sister won't have anything in the house that's not black and white, including her cats. If it's not black or white, it doesn't come in the house. Her colour scheme is black and white, the end. Everything in my mum's house is white. Like everything. Everything. It's scary. Your husband's trauma was that his mum washed dishes when she was mad, so anytime I'm cleaning dishes he thinks I'm mad at him. Well, get him to do the dishes. Look at your advice and bought a bin for my cans. Also pour the drink into the glass, that way I don't leave the last little mouthful in the can. Excellent. Yes. Excellent. And the thing is, if you've only got one glass, you're not going to leave glasses all over the coffee table that you put your Coke in. You've got one glass. So if you want another Coke, you're either going to have to just use the glass that's already there and use it dirty, which if you've just finished your Coke, you might do that. But if it's been there overnight, you're going to automatically go and rinse it out, aren't you? Because it's the only one you've got. Which is what I do with my coffee cups. He does the dishes 9 out of 10 times, but sometimes I try to do the dishes to be nice and he's like, did I do something wrong? No, I'm talking to you in my love language. I don't know, maybe just leave him to do the dishes? Maybe that's his love language, is just letting him do the dishes. Okay, right. I got sidetracked. My chat squirrels are sidetracking me. Because we're neurospicy and we're easily distracted. Okay. I don't think I need a breakdown because it's pretty easy to do. I think I can just put... I think I actually only need one sheet for this one because there's not a lot in the bathroom that needs doing, but I might need that sheet for the kitchen. I can put everything else that needs doing that I know I need to do. I can do that in the side quests because there's like 3 things. So I need to fix the hot tap on bath because it is starting to come loose. I need to go through toiletries and get rid of anything that is out of date. I'll probably do my makeup bag at the same time because there's like, I don't have a lot of makeup. What else did I need to do? What else did I need to do? Steaming the floor. I need to steam clean the floor. That's going in hard side quests. That is a job and a half. Because it takes forever. But it'll be worth doing. Slowly doing my dishes, deciding what to keep and what to put in long-term storage. Yeah. And not just long-term... Well, it depends what you mean by long-term storage. For me, long-term storage means put it at the back of a cupboard that I can't get into easily. So I'm not tempted to just go, oh, I'll get that out. Oh, I'll just get another coffee cup out. I'll just get another cup out. No. No. Did a massive kitchen clean out a while back and it's so freeing. The amount of random gadgets we accumulate is horrifying. I actually don't have a lot of gadgets. I don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen. So everything I own is out on the counters. My lower kitchen cabinets are actually storage for art materials and stuff. But a lot of it is old art materials and I probably won't need any of it anytime soon, so I can probably get rid of it. But that is not a job for this month. Why do you have 2 Instapots? Didn't even purchase them. I don't understand Instapots. All the bits and bobs, I have things that I still use. I have a tub under the sink that keeps all of it contained. Yes. Yes. I have an entire... Because I don't have a huge thing full of cutlery, what I would be a cutlery drawer is basically all my tools and, you know, spare screws and things like that. What most people keep in a toolbox, I've got in my kitchen cutlery drawer. Because then I can organise it into the kitchen cutlery thing. I've only got like one set of cutlery and 2 knives. I don't need... I just leave them in the draining rack on the sink. Weird things like egg slicers. Oh, I do have... That's one thing that I actually keep that in the toolbox, because it's the one thing that would live in the utility drawer, is I have one of those apple-shaped things that's for an apple corer. So you push it down on an apple and it cores the apple and slices it. I have one of those because I can't bite into an apple. Weird things like egg slicers. Why do you need an egg slicer? I mean, if you only cut eggs once a year, is it not easier to just use a sharp knife? The only reason for having an egg slicer is if you're going to do slices of egg for, like, the top of something, or to make it look pretty. If you don't care what it looks like, it's just eggs in stuff, then why have an egg slicer? That doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't mind a cheese slicer. You know, with those boards with a cheese wire. I could do with one of those. Because cutting hard cheese with a knife is not easy. But apparently they're hard to find these days. Oh, one of our rules, yeah. Speaking of people who give you random stuff because they found it and then they didn't use it and then they cleared it out and gave it to you. Yeah, one of our rules in Spring Cleaning Chronicles is if you're going to gift somebody something, you do not just turn up with a big bag or box of stuff and say, here, I thought you might be able to use this. No, you give them a list and you say, this is the stuff that I've got. Do you want any of these? You don't assume that people are going to want a Breville toaster just because you have 4 of them. You say, I have a spare Breville, it's never been used, or it's only been used twice. Would you like it? Or do you need one? Or do you have one that needs replacing? And if the person says no, say, okay, I'll send it to Goodwill then. My parents aren't allowed to bring me anything unless it's stuff that is mine that they've kept over the years. Like they brought me a big box of books and stuff that actually is mine, so they wanted me to go through it, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that, but they're not allowed to just bring me their crap just because they're getting rid of it. The one exception that I will accept any time is towels and bedding. Because with having dogs, you go through so many towels and bedding, it's just easier to always have spares. Especially with an old dog and a dog that likes to get muddy, it's always best to have extra towels and extra bedding. Right, so that's the bathroom list. I don't think there's anything else I need to put on there right now. The cleaning week, I might put those in normal tasks actually, as a cleaning list, just so I can break it up. Because I need to do the toilet, the bath, the sink area, which is the shelves as well, and then the floor. And I could also do with doing the walls and tiles. Walls, tiles, and vents. So I can break that up now, and that's going to be much easier to manage. Okay. Kitchen. Kitchen we're doing well with. Deep clean-ish the kitchen. Right. We have... So, de-trash and fix. That will probably get done today because, again, it's a recycling day tomorrow, so I might as well do all the trash and stuff. Like general trash and recycling and all that. And then do a quick look round and go, is there anything else I need to get rid of? Like the broken Breville that has been sat on the side for months. It's broken, but there's nowhere to recycle it. So it's going in the box of electrical stuff that my neighbour is going to take up the tip for me. Because I have quite a lot of electrical bits that I can't recycle because they've got batteries or plugs or whatever. So they need to go up the tip, and I don't have a car. So, but my neighbour goes up there quite regularly. She said she'd take, he said he'd take, if I put a box of stuff, he'll take it when he goes. Okay, sort and eliminate. I don't actually need to do the sort and eliminate. The cleaning is more important. So what I'm going to do is surface cleans. And then extra cleans. By which I mean, like normally when you do the kitchen, you're doing the sink area, any cooking areas, and your countertops, right? But I also need to do things like wiping down all the fronts of the kitchen cupboards, top and bottom. I could probably do with doing the fridge, taking off all the stuff off the fridge, cleaning the fridge, putting it back, all that kind of stuff. I have quite an extensive dining area that needs doing. So I have cleaning, which is normal cleaning, and then I have extra cleaning. But I don't really need to go through and sort things out, because anything that I need to sort out, I will just shove in a cupboard and deal with it later. I can come back to that in the summer when I can just pull out everything from one cupboard, clean the cupboard, get rid of the stuff I don't need, and put back or repurpose the cupboard. That's a job for later, Ro. It's not for today. If I have something, I feel guilty for not using it, but can't get rid of it because I spent money on it, or I feel ashamed for it taking up space and it's just a hellscape. Oh, same. Worse, if I spent money on it and I'm not going to use it, I don't care. It'll just go down goodwill. But if somebody gave it to me with good intentions, I feel really bad for getting rid of it. This is my generational trauma. Because I had a grandmother who would give you something and then like 5 years later she would ask you if you still had it. And woe betide you if you said no. Long-term storage is the back of a cupboard or in a tub that's going to go in the garage with labels on. Yeah, I don't have a garage, but I do have underbed. I use under my bed as long-term storage. And I also have a weird thing in the kitchen where the countertop comes across like that, but the cupboard ends here. I think it's supposed to be so you can fit like a washer dryer or a small fridge or something under there. But I just have two big tubs of stuff. That is long-term storage. So things that I only use seasonally. Or things that I don't need to access very often. Or stuff like that. I'd put it in a box. Put it out when you need it. It doesn't need to live in a cupboard or on the side. Whereas my air fryer never gets put away. Because I use it all the time. Same with my smoothie blender. That is out on the kitchen cabinet all the time, because otherwise I would never make a smoothie. I would forget I owned one. Whereas if I have it out, I'll go, what do I fancy? I want a snack. What do I fancy? Oh, I'll make a smoothie. Because I can see it. It's there. And I go, oh, I'll use that. Yeah, going through other people's stuff is not something I want to deal with. Which is part of the reason why my parents are minimalist. They've already gone through their entire house. There is nothing in their loft. The only thing in their loft is the Christmas tree and Christmas decorations. And if they had room in the garage for it, if the garage wasn't my dad's kind of workshop gardening area, it would all be out in the garage. It's only in the loft because that's the only place they've got to put it. Yeah, I'm not into knickknacks. I collect silly things, but I'm not into knickknacks. They're not precious to me. They're just like, oh, that's cool. I've got a little Beetlejuice Lego man. He's cool. Beetlejuice! Oh my god, that's what that green reminds me of. It's Beetlejuice hair. Ah! It's the colour of Beetlejuice. There we go. Oh god, come on, brain. It's 3 o'clock. I need to have finished this already. Okay, deep clean-ish. I'm going to work out the stages. So, detrash and fixed, surface clean and extra clean, and then reorganise. I probably don't need to organise, but I will need to make it look nice. So that's that one. I will probably use the logs once I get to it. Okay, so bedroom. Ugh. I don't even want to think about this one. This is like... This is the one I really don't want to do. My bedroom is my nest, okay? I just want to... I just want my nest. All I want to have to do is occasionally dust and change the bedding. I don't want to be messing around with my nest. It's my cozy place. But I'm also a pack rat, which means it's not cozy really. It's just I'm safe in there. It's weird, but there we go. So deep, clean bedroom. So one of the hard quests I need to put on for the bedroom is I need to steam the carpet because it smells of dog. It's an easy job. I literally just have to sit on the bed and slowly work my way around the bed, doing the bit of carpet around the bed. However, it takes forever. It's going to take me at least one audiobook. And it's boring. I really don't want to do it, but I have to do it. So I need to steam clean the carpet. But that's going to be the last job because I can't do anything. I can't do that until I've picked everything up off the floor or put things away or moved stuff around and hoovered and everything else. Okay. Detrash and fix. Now that is actually going to be the biggest one. I don't have a lot of furniture in there, so cleaning is not going to take very long. But detrash and fix, I need to change. I bought a new bed frame. I've had it for about 2 months. I haven't yet had the time to clear off. I've got to clear the bedside table and everything so I can lift the mattress up and put it against the wall so I can take the old bed frame apart and replace it with the new one. So that's detrashing and fixing is actually going to be the biggest job because I not only need to fix the bed, I also need to remove everything from underneath the bed as well. So actually, I think I'm going to do detrash and fix as 2 separate things. Because that will make more sense in that room. Because I don't actually need to... There's not a lot of cleaning and there's not a lot of organising. But there is a bit of sorting I need to do. So sort and eliminate. And then... and organise. And then clean. So I've essentially moved things around a bit. So I've got detrashing and fixing, sorting and eliminating, but that's a short job. Sorting and eliminating, I don't need to really do that. Cleaning, moving and repurposing, again, that's not a big job. Organising what's left, not a big job. So by putting these 3 together and then putting cleaning separate, I've now got detrashing, which can also include eliminating and sorting, and fixing can be just 1 week I sort that bed out. So part of my detrashing will be going through my bedside table, getting rid of the stuff, clearing it out, moving the bedside table out of the way so that the following week I can put the mattress up and fix the bed. So that makes more sense. I will put side table on here because my side tables, seriously, I wish I didn't have to have a side table. I would rather just have a shelf where I put my phone and things to charge. Because the minute I have anything that has drawers or shelves, stuff gets shoved into it and it just turns into a big pile of shoved stuff. I might consider getting rid of it actually and just having maybe a box. Like a... Ooh! I wonder if I could... Okay, here's an idea. I've got one of those, you know those flat pack stool box storage things? I've got one that's kind of a stool. So it's got a solid top that's padded. But the bottom of it, you take the bottom layer out and it all folds up on itself and it stores inside the lid, right? I wonder if I use that and put the... I could make a hole in the side because it's kind of leatherette type stuff. Well, it's cardboard with leatherette over the top. But that's quite hard. So I could make a hole in it, use the box for all the cables and things and the plugs and the chargers and all that, and just have them all coming up the back and then just put the stuff on top that is my chargers and my lamp and all that kind of stuff. That could work. Ooh! That seems like a project. I'm going to put that under hard. It's not hard, but it's a project. It's time consuming. Stool. Repurpose. Charging. So it would basically be just a charging station. And then the stuff that's inside it would just be the electricals and things. And on top of it would be all the stuff that plugs into the electricals. I like this idea. And I wouldn't just lift the lid and chuck a load of papers in there because there's electricals. You don't do that. I am scared enough of having a fire that I wouldn't do something like that. That is a plan. That is a really good plan. I'm going to do that. But it's a side quest. I don't need to do it right now. Would that otherwise be the first thing I would do in my bedroom? Yes. Yes, it would. Yes, absolutely it would be. But I will do it as part of my detrashing week. It is going to be part of the first thing. But first, I need to empty what's already there, get rid of the side table, and then sort the bed out. Then I can think about putting something back to put all my charging stuff on. See, there's method in my madness. This is going to be necessary. I'm going to need stages. I'm going to have to break it up. Have to. So I might as well write these on, actually. So, detrash and side table. Fix, which is mostly going to be the bed, but there's a couple of other things I need to fix in there as well. Like my lampshade has been my lampshade has been off kilter for several weeks and I just haven't got around to doing it. So at some point I will do that. I'm just going to put sorting and organising because I think eliminating will go mostly in the detrashing section. Sorting and organising. And then cleaning. And like I say, the cleaning is going to be the big one because it's going to have the steam the carpet thing. Oh, okay. Okay. So I think I'm done. I'm ready with these. I will put these into the respective rooms. I actually am going to need a paper clip for these. I hardly ever need a paper clip. And now I won't be able to find one. I guarantee you I won't be able to find one. Oh, I know. I'll use these. I use these when I go out sketching. I put them up, because they're magnetic, I put them on my book to hold my book together. But I also put my paints on because then my paints don't fall off. But I'll use them for this for now because the bedroom I have a metal, well, my side table, as it happens, is metal. But I also have a metal frame on my mirror, so I can do that. And in the kitchen, I can magnetise this to the kitchen fridge, and then the bathroom one, I'll just stick it on the wall with a bit of washi tape. I don't need to worry about that. Ha! I'm organised for all of this. Okay. Let's just add that onto there for now. Next time I go to the bathroom, I will take that with me. Let's put this somewhere that it's not going to keep getting stuck on magnets, something or other. Let's put it over here. Woof! And then all I've got to do now is go through this, which is for my studio. So this is going to be my studio area. Studio lounge it is, but studio. So same objectives, but it's a bit of a bigger job. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing 4 weeks in here, but then I'll also be doing 4 weeks, maybe 4 weeks in the bedroom, or I might do the kitchen, the bathroom, the kitchen, and then the bedroom over 2 weeks. That might be a better way of doing it, alongside doing the lounge. Where is my... I can never find the front page of this thing. Where are you? Here we go. So, detrash and fix. Which actually in here, detrashing is actually mostly recycling. It's getting rid of cardboard boxes and paper and that kind of thing. It's not really detrashing. Sorting and eliminating. Cleaning, moving and repurposing. Clean, move, repurpose. I actually might put those two into the 4th week. So I might do clean, and then I might do move, repurpose and organise all in one, because this is the room that has the most storage furniture. So it would make sense to sort and eliminate, move and repurpose, clean it, then move and repurpose things and organise at the same time. I think, but we'll see. Side quests. I have a hard side quest is to redo my work area, but that is I've literally just done it. So, I mean, half an hour with a recycling bag and a small bin, and I could do my table. This has already been done. I do it regularly. But I will put it down as a large side quest so that I can do it in the summer. Easy side quests. I want to repurpose my desk, my other desk. Repurpose desk 2, because. So I think I explained this the other day, but I have a little map here. So. And actually that little map can go on here, because that's repurposing that desk. Let's put it on here. Here we go. So this is my lounge, right? This is my work area here. I'm currently sitting here facing this way. Oh, you can't see that. Hang on. There we go. So this is my lounge. It's a big square room with... There's a door here and a door here, which basically makes this a corridor, which is really annoying. So this area I use for storage. So it's basically just this bit. This bit here is my work area. And I sit here, and I'm currently facing this way. This is where the only natural light is in the room, which is why I like sitting in this corner when I'm working. This area is a big fireplace thingy that sticks out into the room, which I've got the TV mounted on, and I've got a little console table type thing in front of it with drawers. And then this area, currently I've got my sofa here and my other desk is here. Now I like using that other desk, but in order to use that other desk I need to not have the sofa. The sofa is too low and I can't turn it to use on the desk, and I need to swap the sofa with this armchair. But in order to do that I need to fix that armchair because one of the legs is a bit wobbly, and I'm absolutely convinced that one day I'm going to sit on it and the whole thing's going to collapse. I'm going to end up on the floor. We know how that ends up. So I need to spend the time to clear the chair off, turn it over, fix the legs, make sure they're all good. Might even put it on casters while I'm at it, and then set it all back up again and swap it with the sofa. Because Miss Maddie sits on the sofa, I don't. I'd rather sit at a desk or upright. I am not a sofa lounger, but Miss Maddie likes to lounge on the sofa. It's what she does. But she won't come and lounge on the sofa if I'm sitting there, because there's not enough room for both of us. Because I take up about half the sofa and Maddie takes up the entire sofa. So, yes, that's one of the things I need to do is fixing. So I want to repurpose my desk area. So I'm going to put, in fix, I'm going to put chair so that I remember to do it. Because that's the only big thing I need to remember to fix. So that I can reuse it. And then I can repurpose that whole area. I can sit at my other desk, my comfy desk, and do my journaling or my sketching or my whatever, and watch the telly and just have time off, though I'm not sitting at my work desk, which is very important for me. I can also have my other laptop over there. I've got a MacBook that I don't use for anything anymore. I might set that up over there with my big scanner so that I can just get that out really easily and scan paintings on the rare occasions I need to. But I can also use my laptop. I use that when I'm writing fanfics and stuff, so I can just leave it plugged in over there and just type on it, because it doesn't do anything else. All I can do is type on it. So that's the plan. I also need to, and this is kind of a normal quest. I'm going to put it under normal quests because this one is, I need to get some storage shelves, because what I'm finding. Okay, so this area is the storage area. Because here's a door, and here's a door. This goes to the kitchen, this goes to the bedroom. This is basically a corridor. I cannot do anything in that area. Because if I put anything in that area, I will fall over it. Okay? So this area is basically a storage area. There's a thing here. Which is not movable, but then I've got it's more like that actually, and then I've got a small bookcase here, and then I've just got stuff, and what happens is it gets piled up on top of things. It starts off organized, then it gets more things get piled on, and what happens is it all slides out into the middle of the room, which is where I'm at the moment. So I'm thinking, instead of having low-level stuff, because there's nothing above waist height, actually, over there. There's nothing above waist height, except one shelf. So I'm thinking, instead of having it waist height and spilling out into the middle of the room, let's put a couple of tall shelf units in here. I can get a couple of cheap ones from Argos. They don't have to be expensive, they just have to be sturdy. Put those in there, and then I can go up instead of coming forwards, right? And it will look neater because it's not just piled on top of each other, it's on shelves. That's the theory. So that's what I need to do. So that's going to be another major side quest, but in order to do that I need to do probably the first 2 weeks where I can do that. And then putting the storage shelves in is basically just hoovering and wiping down that area before I put the shelves in. And my neighbour upstairs said he'll come and help me do the shelves, put the shelves together, because that's a job that I'm probably not going to be able to do on my own. Okay. So, let's go back to March down here. And instead of doing lots of admin work this week, I'm basically doing Spring Cleaning Chronicles. So, where's my Santa? Come here, Santa. I really should put him in my planning thing instead of shoving him up there all the time. Let's find a green. Do I have a green, or I could use a blue, I suppose, but the green ones are the ones I use the least. So where are all the green ones? There's a green one. There's a green one. Let's just have a quick look. There's another green one. Where are all the green ones? Where are all the green ones? Oh, I know, because I haven't cut them up yet. That's where all the green ones are. We haven't cut them up yet. They're in here from last week. We didn't actually get around to this bit. Where are my big scissors? No idea. Okay. Trimmer. You'll do. Come here. Green. 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 Okay. I could do chopping those up, but that's a side quest. It can wait. I don't need to do it right now. Okay, so now I've got some accounts ones. Got a small pairs of scissors in here, but I wasn't going to cut all that length. Ooh. Come on, hands, keep going. Okay. So let's have one big one for the studio and one little one for what we're concentrating on this week, which is the bathroom. Yes, we're overrunning a little bit today. I'm aware of that, but it's I'm not teaching this afternoon. It's Spring Cleaning Chronicles, so I don't need to worry about that. I can have a snack during that. Okay. Okay. So this week, let's use the big pen. Bathroom. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is our 4 stages, okay? Remember the 4 stages? Right, that's my 4 stages for the bathroom. So I'm just going to put that there as a checklist. Come on, move. There we go. So maybe I'll put these here, actually. There's the bathroom. And then this is the studio. And I need to do, this is part 1, and my quests include the general trash and recycling, fix the chair, That is my chief objectives for this week. I may get other stuff done. In fact, I'll put myself another little circle. In fact, I may put that in as an optional extra. It depends how long it takes me. If I get the trash done and I get the chair fixed, then it might be worth moving the sofa and the chair. Well, I'm going to have to move the chair anyway, so it's just moving the sofa, which is easy because it's not a proper sofa. It's like a love seat, which is why I don't like sitting on it because, well, I like sitting on it because it's upright, but it doesn't feel comfortable to sit on. Maddie likes it better than I do. I prefer my armchair. But if I can get the trash and recycling done today, I need to do that tonight. Most places. Because that's going out tomorrow. And if I can get the chair fixed this week, I can swap the sofa over. And then I can start using my desk. Because my chair will be by my desk. So I can start rearranging everything on my desk. Clearing it out while I'm sat there. Get it all set up. And then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, etc. So that's the objective. I'm sure there will be a lot of people going, I'm exhausted just listening to this. Why don't you just get up and do it? If I could get up and do it, it wouldn't be the state it's in right now. Okay? The squirrels are rampant. I'd rather be sketching. But it's got to be done. And it needs to be done. And I'm doing it. So, there we go. Don't email me. Just because you can get up and go do stuff doesn't mean all of us can. Plus, I have to be careful of my how many spoons I've got available. Okay. So there we go. We are all set up. Got to do the bathroom. Got the spring cleaning chronicles for the studio. We're set up with what we're going to do for the rest of YouTube for the week, except for we'll probably be journaling tomorrow, but I don't know. Let's wait and see. I might do a bit of journaling and a bit of spring cleaning chronicle stuff catch up. We'll see. I won't be actually doing the spring cleaning chronicles, but like what I've been doing today, the planning part of it, marking things off. Have I done this? The book philosophy, if you can do it in 10 minutes, just do it, annoys the heck out of me. I understand the principle. I understand the principle, and I understand the whole no, I do understand the principle. It's because it's not about if you can do it in 10 minutes. It's about only handle pieces of paper once. So if you pick up a piece of paper and it's literally a 10-minute job, deal with that piece of paper and move on. Don't put it in the in tray to deal with it later. It's already in your hands. You're halfway there. However, I can only do things like that if I'm in the place that I need to do it. So if I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I need to do such and such, and then I'm like, that's only going to take 5 minutes. I might as well do it now. You've seen me do it. I will literally go, you know what? Putting that photo up, it's going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to do it now. Make the photo, make the thumbnail, add it. Boom, job done. That I can do because I'm sat here. I can do it on my phone. It's in my mind already. It's a 5-second job. I can do it. But I can't, if that 10-minute job involves going to get something else or moving to another place to do it, that doesn't work for me. I have to be in the place where I can do it. So if I'm sat here planning and I have a 5-minute job that I haven't done on my planning list and I'm thinking, you know what, I could just do that on my phone right now, I will do that. So I do get the principle, but the just because it's a short task means it's easy is not true. Just because it's a 10-minute job. I mean, in theory, right? In theory, hoovering an average room is like a 10-15 minute job, right? So you might as well go and do it now. But then you've got to get the hoover out, you've got to tidy up, you've got to move things out of the way, might have to empty the hoover. etc., etc. By the time you've done that, it's a 2-hour job and you're knackered before you start. So your mileage varies on that. It's a good theory, but in principle it's good, but it doesn't work for everything. And you can't make it work for everything. But the getting things done philosophy is specifically for office work. Who else would have 47 bloody folders of organisation but somebody who's sat in an office all day? You know, it's specifically for organising paper. And it is targeted towards neurotypicals, yes. But once you realise that it's being targeted towards paper, and you're like, oh, I see. So I get this thing. I open my mail and I'm like, oh, I look at that. Oh, so-and-so just wants me to send a copy of this, which is on my computer. I only need to email it. I've got the piece of paper in front of me. Right, okay. Make the attachment, check it over, reread it. Boom, job done. Stamp it, put it in the out tray. It's done. But if that involves, but in order to do that, he wants it in the post. So actually, I need to go and find the file, make a hard copy, put it all together, do a cover letter, put it in an envelope, take it to the post room. That's a bigger job than 10 minutes. I would get distracted just going to the files. So that is a bigger job. I would have to highlight that it needs postage so that I know that it's hard copy. Therefore, it's a bigger job than 5 minutes. And it would have to go in the bigger jobs than 5 minutes file. My ADHD is already like a Roomba. Yeah, it bounces from room to room. We were talking about this the other day with trying to tidy up. The neurotypical way of tidying up is you go into a room, you tidy it up, you put things away, right? The ADHD way of doing that is to Roomba from room to room. So, what I do, and it works, I got it from... I can never remember the girl's name. How to ADHD. How to ADHD in... yes, like Malcolm in the Middle. Exactly, Zen. How to ADHD on YouTube. Okay, she's brilliant. She has taught me so much about having things in the right place to make sure that they happen. But also, she came up with this way of tidying, that she does it in spurts. When she goes into a room, she has basically have a washing basket. And I do the same thing. I have a washing basket. If I'm going to the bedroom for some reason, I will go into the bedroom. I will do what I need to do in the bedroom. But then I would also just pick up anything that I can see that should be in a different room. And chuck it in the washing basket. Point of performance. Thank you, Zen. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, point of performance. Everything has to be point of performance. I get dressed in the bathroom. So why would I take my washing from the washer to where I dry it, which is right next to the bathroom or in the bathroom, and then take it all back to my wardrobe in order to go and get it out of the wardrobe to bring it all back again to get dressed? That doesn't make sense. Neurospicy is the Roomba that gets stuck because it can't walk down cliffs. You have to remember that Roombas are basically small Daleks. So as soon as they get to something that's like a little bit of a step or a spike, or they can't do it. They can't do stairs. They cannot do stairs. So then you get stuck. Stuck in a corner. Stuck on a bit of rug. That's totally me. But yeah, the washing basket. So you take the washing basket and you take the washing basket with you to where you just were to continue doing what you're doing. Okay? Then, when you think, oh, actually, I could do with a coffee. Right, so where you are right now, what can you see? You're going to the kitchen to make a coffee. What can you see that needs to go to the kitchen? Chuck it in the basket, go into the kitchen, set your coffee up ready. While you're there, you take out all the stuff. Don't have to do it, right? So if it's washing up or whatever, just chuck it in the sink and deal with it later. But if it should live in the kitchen, take it out of the basket. While you're in the kitchen, take anything that shouldn't be in the kitchen and put it in the basket so you can go back to where you were. If it needs to be on your desk where you were because it's paper or it needs filing or whatever, at some point put 5 minutes away to take it all out of the basket and put it away. And it works a treat. It works so well. It's a little bit like the idea of you have a basket on the stairs. Yeah, the no empty hands principle, yeah. So you have a basket on the stairs, and anything that needs to go upstairs, you put it in the basket. And when you go upstairs to the bathroom or whatever, you take the thing with you. And if you've got time, you do all the stuff like putting things away or whatever. And if you don't, then you just put it somewhere that you're not going to miss it, like right next to the toilet, which you're probably going to use again at some point today, or right next to the bed where you'll see it before you go to bed and you'll go, oh yeah, I meant to put those clothes away, I'll do that now. And it means that you are thinking about it, so you do it. The other one I learned this from TikTok and I can't stop saying it now. Don't put it down, put it away. Don't put it down, put it away. Because otherwise my ketchup would just live on the countertop, even though it goes in the cupboard there. So now I'm like, use the ketchup, don't put it down, put it away. And it's ingrained in my head now. And I keep saying it to myself. Every time I put something down, I'm like, don't put it down, put it away. And I've started tidying my desk because of it and everything. It's so weird. Humidity. Well, we don't really have an issue with humidity because although it is extremely humid here during the winter, we have central heating. So it actually gets really dry. So... But I have a dining area kitchen. My kitchen is actually bigger than this room. And one corner of it is kitchens diagonally. And then the other corner is, I got the fridge, but I've also got my dining area and there's just nothing there. So I put a rack so I could hang my clothes up. So things that I wear literally all the time. I mean, stuff that I don't wear very often, I put away, obviously. Because that's special occasion clothes. So like the trousers that I wear when I go out, I don't go out very often. So of course they're in my wardrobe. But t-shirts that I wear every single day, my leggings that I wear every single day, you know, why would I put away 5 t-shirts? When I'm going to wear 5 t-shirts during the week, I might as well just leave them there. Bathroom and laundry in one room. Do you know that the Swedish do that? They literally have it as a wet room. And then they do weird things like hosing down their washing machine, which I think is weird. I'm like, is that not electrical? Why would you do that? But I don't know. Anyway, I need to go because we have overrun significantly and I need to go and have some food. So... What was this pink piece of paper for? Does anybody remember? Oh, pink background. 30 days. Pink background. Okay. So I'll leave that in my planner for now. Because then I'll look at it later and go, what's that there for? And then I'll look at that and go, oh, 30 days it needs to go in my sketchbook. And I'll deal with it at some point. Making cinnamon buns. Ooh, that sounds nice. I love cinnamon buns. They're going to be iced cinnamon buns. I love cinnamon buns. I like those cinnamon buns that you make that you like basically roll up the dough in a big tin and it just comes out as like one big sheet of cinnamon bun. You just break off what you want. Lemon is nice in cinnamon buns too. Lemon and cinnamon buns are really lovely. Anyway, I've got to stop. It's one of those days where I've got lots to do and I keep talking. The doggy envelope. Yeah, this is part of the doggy planner stuff for the Happy Planner. I've got the the notes and the folder at the back as well, and the extra stickers and things. And the little folder has got my stickers, my small activity stickers in. And then I've got the stickers that go with it. That was my birthday present. I bought that as my birthday present. Oh, my camera moved. That's why I'm off camera all the time. So I got the pack of accessories, and then I got the... I would have loved to have the planner, but the planner was already sold out by the time I found out about it. Otherwise, I would have had the planner. Although I think the planner is A4, and I don't think I could have coped with the A4. But hey. Right. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you again tomorrow. Probably going to do some journaling tomorrow. And a bit more planning and catching up and checking in with my chronicles. But I don't know. Anything could happen between now and then. See you tomorrow. Bye.